It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello,
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tidy tummy.
It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Embiid in at the 5.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Now, here is Irving. From deep three-point range, one up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Cannon, covered by Smith. Cannon kicks to Okafor. Here's Embiid, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And here's Smith, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. There's Cannon with the three. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Smith against Irving. Thompson outside. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith with it. Now Smith defending. Embiid. Here's Okafor, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. No good from Irving. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's Okafor, that time on the assist from Covington. And that's now 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Embiid with the steal. And here's Smith. Out to the wing. And here's Covington from the arc. Poked away, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Irving, good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
He said they've really got their work cut out for them, dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying
He's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
And thank you for that, Doris. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by Shumpert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Landry's checked in. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
And so here's Cleveland. The 76ers getting the bucket. Mozgov down low. He's covered by Noel. Here's Dellavedova, and that one comes up a bit short.
And back to Carl Landry, sophisticated scorer, a variety of post moves, a tough guy willing to play through pain, but he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
Now here's Grant at the top of the key. Thompson. By Shumpert. Landry, a screen on Shumpert. Pass to Landry. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Landry's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, visiting Carl Landry again here. I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line, gives you a little nasty and edge down low. Yet, you can't make him out to be more than he is.
Now, here's Fry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. LeBron dishes to Fry. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Out to the right wing. Grant gets a wide-open look, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Guarded by Shumpert. Shumpert with the steal. Just 3 on the clock, and the dunk by LeBron.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they have...
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Cannon gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The 76ers might have dodged having the worst record in the league last season, but they didn't dodge having the worst road record last year, Clark.
They could not dodge that one, Kevin. Just 6 wins on the road, but that was pretty much expected considering the youth and inexperience of this team.
Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Smith the pass to Cannon. He kicks to Okafor. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Smith outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket. Cannon's got 4 points this quarter.
And for the 76ers, they weren't a good shooting team in general. And on the road, it got real ugly. They shot under 40% as a team on the year away from home.
The kick out to Irving. No good on the three. Fast break, Philadelphia pushing it up. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Covington. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
For the Sixers, just a brutal start to last season. 17 straight losses. They did get their first 4 wins of the season as a road team, though. As bad as they were on the road, at least they had that going for them.
Stauskas is checked in for Isaiah Cannon. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Covington. James with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
For 3, Covington. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Okafor. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. Smith outside. Now the feed to Stauskas. Okafor with the screen on Shumpert. Stauskas' shot is off. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
It's deflected. Smith dishes to Stauskas. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Stauskas, guarded by Shumpert. Stauskas kicks to Landry. And the shot is good. Landry's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Hollis Thompson.
Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And so he hits both.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Grant kicks to Landry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Landry's got 8 points.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Yeah, and, you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
From the wing, Cavaliers with the rebound.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a screen by Noel. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And Noel throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Hey, kid, you ready? Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And that one misses. That one is no good. And he finally knocks one down. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. 76ers lead by 13. And time now to go court.
Guys, I'm here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think they played?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness, and it's led to a nice lead for them.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Good game for Irving. He's got 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Robert Covington, Joel Embiid out there with Okafor. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Smith in at point. There's Cannon with the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And for LeBron James, a remarkable stat. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Philadelphia with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Cannon, covered by Smith. Teardrop shot. Cannon can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And now Philadelphia on the break. And the rejection by Love.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From deep. But they'll get another chance. No good from Irving. The 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Second chance shot. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
LeBron drives in, and the foul goes on Isaiah Cannon. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Stauskas is checked in for Philadelphia. On its way from Irving for 2. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers leading by 11. Smith with it. He's picked up by LeBron. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And he dunks it down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
LeBron outside. Cleveland moving it around. Irving attacking. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith. Free throw, good, Irving.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And that's a foul called on Nick Stauskas. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Price checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Carl Landry's checked in for Joel Embiid. Now Irving. He's got 16. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. Smith with the defensive effort. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Iman Shumpert has come in for James. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Dellavedova, the pass to Shumpert. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Thompson from long range. The 76ers with another miss. Well, Cleveland shooting about 42% so far. Mozgov drives in. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Noel dishes to Stauskas, and that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Thompson. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Here's Grant. That's good on the jump shot. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Well, guys, once again, the 76ers finished second to last in the East. Amazingly managed to win fewer games against the East than they did the year before, which was 14 wins in 2014.
Shot clock at 5. And Shumpert kicks the fry. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Mozgov. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
One thing, Greg, about Philadelphia, you talked about this, only 12 wins for them last year against the East.
And Kevin, how about not getting a win against their own conference until December? I mean, as bad as the Sixers were last year, though, they weren't the worst. So sometimes, even for me, I still can't fathom that's the case. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Irving. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The 76ers leading by 18. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Smith against Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The drive by Smith. Okafor kicks to Cannon. Screen by Smith. Passes it to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Smith with it. There's the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's tipped. LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Soft touch off the glass. Now here is Smith.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers call time here. The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the third straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was, could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Okafor. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And it's clear for the Sixers the plan has been to continue to add good young players. Eventually, I think they'll be a force in the East. There's no guarantee, but they've got a plan and they're sticking to it.
A lot of teams that win a title often have a former #1 pick leading the way, or at least the top 3 NBA draft pick as their leader. So the 76ers are trying a shotgun approach to that, trying to get as many top 3 picks as they can, hoping one turns into the next superstar.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Cannon, the pass to Okafor. Smith kicks to Covington. And there's the call on James.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Cannon, covered by Smith. Okafor with the screen on Smith. 4 on the clock. Cannon dishes to Smith. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And James throws it down hard.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Pick by Okafor. There's the pass to Covington. Puts up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Smith. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cannon kicks to Okafor. Here's Covington, covered by LeBron. Okafor with the screen on LeBron. Floats one. It's taken away by Smith. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Thompson with the ball. It's stolen by Smith. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Covington from the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Buckets coming in bunches right now. He is just being big time. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Outside Irving. Love outside. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. From downtown, the Cavaliers again can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Smith dishes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Okafor, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench game.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Grant, he's checked in for Okafor.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Smith. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And here's Fry for three, and another three for Cleveland.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Cavaliers foul called. Matthew Dellavedova. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the 76ers winning this one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, and that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.